Hello family. So it's been a while since I posted any updates or anything on my channel, but anyway, I still don't have the right equipment, but I thought I'd just do a quick video with my phone to show you guys how my goldfish are doing. So I recently lost my big I had a big black moor, and that one died. I'm not sure from what, just got sick and died within like 3 days. But the other fish in the tank are just fine, as you can see. But I did acquire a new fish, which is this gorgeous, I think it's a female, only because I have a male. This is a male. Just jumped. Male fantail that chases this one and tries to spawn. So I'm guessing that is a female, and you know, pretty round in the belly, at the back. So I'm thinking likely female. So yeah, this is a I guess black and red, or you could say calico oranda goldfish. I don't know, goldfish are weird in that they change, right? So I mean, right now she looks like this. I fell in love with her because they're half and half face. I just think they have the cutest faces ever. Look at them. Aw. They're actually hungry. I haven't fed them yet. It's early noon. Well, it's actually noon right now, so I really should feed them. But yeah, they're doing very well. And as you can see, the plants that are in with them have not been totally destroyed. For the most part, they actually ignore the plants. The only plants that I let them and basically give to them to eat are these floating plants. These are water lettuce. They barely grow in this tank because the goldfish love to eat them. This gigantic Anubias, which has been with me for, I don't know, probably 6 years plus, is doing very well. They don't touch that one for the most part. Any holes you see are old leaves, and the snails go up there and clean off the algae on occasion. There's my young black moor, which I love. Love, love, love. Look at you. Yes, you are gorgeous. I don't know if you could see, but the black moor has one eye that's bigger than the other. And guess who did that? This one. The male. Yep, this fantail, he's a male and he's very boisterous, and I'm pretty sure 100% that he's a male because he gets some breeding spots on his gills called tubuncles, I believe. He doesn't have them right now because he's not in breeding mode, but he still occasionally likes to chase. So as far as I can tell, I think I have about maybe 1, 2, I would say I have like 3 females in this tank and probably 3 males, I'm guessing. Goldfish is hard to tell, but I'm pretty sure at least I have the one male fantail, and for sure I have at least 2 females. This one, he's having some issues with the swim bladder, and frankly I think it's just bad genetics, to be honest. I got this fish at PetSmart, and to be honest, it barely grows at all in the amount of time I've had him since last year. It grew, but not by a lot. Whereas the ones that have good genes, they grow really fast. So right now, they are well fed for the most part. I feed them once a day. I feed them, I used to feed a different food, but then I discovered the, what's it called? Let me see if I can find it. My supplies down here. Then I discovered this food, omega-1, and they really like it. Okay, let's see if I can get it in focus here. Oh, my finger's in the way, that's why. There we go. Omega-1 small goldfish pellets. Okay, they really like this stuff, and yeah, they seem to digest it very well, so I feed them that now. What else, guys? I mean, the tank is looking good. I cleaned it yesterday. I went away on a trip for about 2 weeks. And these guys were on an automatic feeder with the pellets that I just showed you, being dispensed by the automatic feeder once, I think twice a day actually, in small amounts. So I was very pleased when I came home, and after 2 weeks, these guys were just fine. Happy, happy, happy. Eating well, doing well. I did a huge water change before I left. I think I changed like probably I would say 80-85% of the water in here before I had gone off. And that seems to have done the trick. And of course, all the lighting, everything is on automatic timers. So yeah, very pleased to see that my beautiful fishy scaly friends did very well. I just love that little black moor. He's got such personality. Although it's somewhat, well, he's got really bad eyesight. And it doesn't help that, you know, it got an eye damaged from, like I said, the Mr. Rambunctious down there. I thought I would lose that fish. I think it's a male at one point, because when this guy down here beat him up pretty, I think he was chasing. I don't know why, but could be a female. Who knows? Anyway, the fantail down there was chasing it. And he got wedged, I think, between some rocks, trying to escape, you know, back there somewhere. And got hurt. The eye was pretty badly damaged, like the skin was off. It was terrible. Anyway, I did a huge water change when I saw that to make sure bacteria didn't get into it. Put aquarium salt in there religiously for days, and I threw in some, I think, antifungal just in case, antibiotic. And little guy recovered and has grown since. So I'm very proud of him, or her. I haven't decided yet what that is, male or female. This one here, my Ryokin, one of them. You could see it's got a nice high back. Gorgeous. I think he's gotten more yellow on the tail because it didn't have that much yellow before. Used to be more red with a band on the tail, but if you look closely now, you can see that at the ends of the tail, see that? He's got more yellow. Well, that's fine. Still pretty. I'm not a stickler for, you know, staying true to color when it comes to goldfish, because they're notorious for changing color as they age. Sometimes they lose all the yellow, all the black, and they go white on you, or they go yellow on you from being red or something like that. So, love these little guys. As you can see, the snails are doing great. I mean, these nerites up there, you can see them in the corner. They are doing very well. They've been in there for quite some time. Probably 2 years, some of them, eh? There's a big one back there in the gravel, right? Let's see if I can show you right here. See that? And they keep this tank free from algae beautifully. Beautifully. I'm telling you, nerites are it when it comes to algae control. I highly recommend them. So, that's the update on the goldfish, guys. I've got 7 of them in there. Right? 2, 4, 6, yep, 7. And this is a 77-gallon tank. I'm hoping, you know, when I have enough money, I can get a bigger tank. Or not bigger tank, sorry. Newer tank, because this tank is really old. It was a gift from my mom many years ago. At least, I don't know, 13 years, 12 years or so. Yeah, it doesn't leak or anything, but I feel like, you know, why chance it, right? Get a new tank if I can. So, yeah. That's my beautiful goldies. I change the water at least once every 2 weeks for the absolute least, but I try to do it every week. And when I change it, I change at least half of it, usually about 60% or more, depending on how I feel they're doing. I changed, like, I would say almost 90% of the water last night, and they showed no signs of stress or anything. It's a total myth, guys, that you cannot change more than 50% of the water in your tank. You just have to know how. If you keep the temperature consistent of the new water that you're putting in, if that water is the same temperature or close, like very close within a degree of the water that's already in the aquarium, the fish won't care. If the water in the tank is not so filthy and, you know, different than what you're about to put in, the fish won't care. Okay? As a matter of fact, they will love it. So, yeah, feel free to change up to 60, 70, 80%. Some people do 100%. I've seen it, but I wouldn't recommend it. But you could do like 90% of the water in there, as long as you have your parameters similar to what your tank is, okay? I usually put salt in, but I didn't put any salt last night. They seem to, I don't think they need it. They seem perfectly healthy and happy. I'm keeping an eye on a little spot I see on this little troublesome one on the pectoral fin right there. Not sure what's going on, but you can see he has trouble swimming. Don't buy cheap goldfish, guys. Not a good idea. Invest some money, buy some good quality goldfish, because I find that when you buy the cheapos, like this guy here, I think I paid like $2 and not even $2, something like that for him like a year and so ago, and they always end up with issues, I find, you know? So better to get a good breed from a good retailer, okay? So that's it for the goldfish tank. I could give you guys a quick update. Let's go across the room. Yeah. Quick update on my 10-gallon aquarium. I guess we'll just do updates on the aquariums today, huh? So it's my 10-gallon. Doing very well. As you can see, there's like 1 million shrimp in there. Breeding and just multiplying like crazy. The plants also they're just taking over. I literally threw away a ton of plants last night because there's just too many. But yeah, 10-gallon is doing very well, as you can see. You can see my panda Cory cats back there chasing each other. I have my 4 green rasboras still having fun. Yep, there they are, 4 of them. I also have, I can't see them right now, but I saw them this morning. They hide a lot. Chili rasboras in there. And I have 1 neon from my neons that I've had for, 3 years or so. They've grown and I came back and I had 1. I had 2 before I left. I only have 1 now. So, yeah. I'm thinking I love neons, but I'm thinking I may take from this tank, which looks horrible because the acrylic is all scratched up. I may take the rainbows, which you can barely see, but they're in there. They're very beautiful, actually. See them? You can see them dashing by the... Yeah, I think I'm going to take them from there and probably put them in a 10-gallon. And here we've got Mr... I call him Zorro. Look at him. My black beta, male beta. Look at him showing off. He's doing well. I hate this tank though, because this is an old tank I've had forever. But it needs to go because the filtration sucks. If it wasn't for the plants, I think he'd be dead or sick. But anyway, I think I'm going to merge him with another beta that I've got. I'll show you guys in another video. And over here, just quickly, I've got my 2 betas in a 5-gallon that I've split. And they're doing very well. These are females. Yeah, look at you. Yeah, show off. Oh, look at you. So pretty. She's blue and red with a hint of black, I guess, on her head. Crown tail female. And she is a, like, I don't know, porcelain pink long tail. Female veil tail, I guess they're called, beta. I was going to get rid of them, guys, but I love them so much I couldn't do it. Because I have so much work to do with all these tanks sometimes. I'm like, oh, it's too much. But then you come and you see them do this, and you're like, okay, fine, I'll keep you. You're so cute. And as you guys notice, as I think I've pointed out in my other videos, all my tanks have real plants. I do not like plastic plants because they don't do anything for your aquarium. You know? Right now, I'm being taken over by, as you can see, the surface. I have a ton of duckweed. And I literally put duckweed in all my tanks because I think they're absolutely indispensable in keeping your water quality to a really good level. I also have water lettuce in there. Yeah, floating plants are the bomb. And of course, I've got my Java moss everywhere, which refuses to stick to the wood. And the wood is covered in snail eggs. But in any case, they will not hatch because they need to hatch in salt water, and this is fresh water. They're nearite eggs, guys. Nearites, love nearite snails. So that's it for the female betas. I have, let's go over here, guys. I have, let's see, one more beta here. The light is not on yet. You can barely see him. This little guy is gorgeous. Let me see if I can get the light to go on ahead of time. There we go. Okay. Let's see if I can get a good shot. Yeah. Not a very good shot, but anyway, I moved the light over, that's why. Let's see if I can get him to come over here. Come over here, little guy. Come here. Come over here in the light. Oh, he's not gonna budge. Anyway, he is a gorgeous blue, red, and green crown-tail beta. I rescued him, and I think he's been grateful ever since. Look at him. Aw. Grateful ever since. This little tank, I'm not thrilled with it, but he likes it. I mean, he's got a whole tank to himself, right? And it's planted with some white sand. The white sand looks good, but problem is I think it reflects so much light. I don't know. This tank is just algae ridden. As a last resort, today I'm going to buy a nearite snail to put in there and see if that helps with the algae. Because at this point, I'm like, okay, we got to get this algae out of my life, seriously. And this little guy's life. Look at you. That's right. Show off. Show them how gorgeous you are. Look at how gorgeous you are. Yes, I talk to my fish. They're animals, okay? Oh, you're so cute. Okay, tell me he's not cute, guys. Tell me he's not cute. Seriously, that is a cute fish. Look at him looking at me like, girl, put some food in here. Seriously. Look at him showing off. He's like, I'm gorgeous. Feed me. I know you're gorgeous. I will feed you soon. Anyway, guys, that's the update. And oh, of course, yeah, there's real plants in there, which is unfortunately covered in algae, which I'm mad about because I've never had algae like this. I think it's a combination of this light that I bought and the fact that it's near the window and it's got white sand. It's just too much light or something. I mean, it has a filter and everything back there, as you can see. You know, heater. I treat my fishies very well, guys. They are living creatures and they should be treated with love and respect. So they feel too, all right? And I believe that God expects us to treat his creatures well when we've got them in our care. So I make sure that all my fish have the best care possible. Clean water, light, live plants, good food, as in bloodworms, frozen, of course, because they creep me out. Frozen brine shrimp. Sometimes I will give them live, but not very often. And really high quality pellets. That's basically what my fish eat. I do have some Daphnia frozen that I do feed them on occasion, but the betas don't seem to care about Daphnia that much, but they love bloodworms. So yeah, guys, that's it. That's all my fishies. They're all doing very well. Some of them love to show off more than others. Yes. And that's it, guys. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. And I will try to post more pictures. So far, it's going to be mostly updates on my tanks or maybe a little chat here and there. I'm thinking of starting a new series on my channel called Sunday Chats. And we will see where that goes. All right, guys, stay blessed. You too stressed? Don't be stressed because you're blessed. All right, family. God loves you and so do I. Bye-bye.